Why would ICE target Shin? Here's what his attorney Adam Craig had to say about that.
We looked into it. It looks like John, back in 2019, was charged with a DUI, but ultimately resolved his case in 2020 with an impaired driver.
Shin was dealing with the death of his father at the time. He completed his probation, treatment classes, and did everything he was ordered to do, ultimately getting his license back. But still,
when you get a DUI, DACA gets taken. Immigration will not let you have DACA with a DUI.
So once again, here we go again with this left-wing media trying to make you feel sorry for this illegal immigrant. So he has a DUI, and then he turns around and wonders why he's being deported. It makes absolutely no sense. There's a lot to unpack in this video, but before we do, please subscribe to the channel.
Violinist who's lived in Utah for nearly his entire life was taken into ICE custody in Colorado last week. ABC4's Brian Wang spoke to his wife, his attorney, and breaks down what exactly we see happening here.
John Shin always plays the right tune. But on his wife's birthday last week, he just couldn't find the right note.
Sorry, I'm shaking even thinking about it. That morning he was texting me, "Happy birthday, I love you so much." And then by that afternoon, I got the phone call. "Honey, I've been detained by ICE. I love you and the kids, and they're sending me to a detainment center."
Shin lawfully immigrated to Utah as a child, went to grade school here, and graduated from the University of Utah. The 37-year-old married the love of his life, Danae Snow, several years ago.
They say that there's stepdads and then there's dads who step up. And he's really the dad who stepped up, and he's loved my kids just as his own.
So why would ICE target Shin? Here's what his attorney Adam Craig had to say about that.
We looked into it. It looks like John, back in 2019, was charged with a DUI, but ultimately resolved his case in 2020 with an impaired driver.
Shin was dealing with the death of his father at the time. He completed his probation, treatment classes, and did everything he was ordered to do, ultimately getting his license back.
So they're trying to justify that he's dealing with the loss of his father, so it's okay for him to get into a car and risk the lives of everyone he encounters on this road and himself because of his own personal problems and because he did all the probation, that everything should just disappear because he learned from his mistake. No, you violated the law, you violated your DACA, you need to leave.
But still,
when you get a DUI, DACA gets taken. Immigration will not let you have DACA with a DUI. He becomes a priority, especially under the current administration.
Even though Shin was married to a U.S. citizen, they weren't able to afford the process of filing for citizenship.
He couldn't afford to do the paperwork for his citizenship, but he could afford to take care of another man's 2 children. His priority should be his citizenship, not that woman's 2 children. That's another man's responsibility. That's their father's responsibility. Take care of yourself first.
We were just trying to save, trying to work it out, and unfortunately, we got caught up.
Craig says even though it's an intense process, he's confident that he can bring Shin home to his family.
I don't see how, as of right now, a current law, how we lose. Really, I don't.
A sweet melody for Shin, one that's been absent for a week. Brian Wang, ABC4 News.
His lawyer can't save him, and he knows he can't. He's just a liar. He's a bad liar at that. You see his eyes when he started to talk, you knew he was lying. But at the end of the day, you got a DUI on DACA. You violated the DACA. And even if he didn't violate the DACA, Trump abolished DACA anyway. So he has to go. All the illegals need to go. It don't matter. Forget all the sob stories. Forget all the stepfather stuff, the violinist. Who cares? You're here illegally. That's the only thing that matters. Follow the law. But if you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share. Thanks. Have a wonderful day.
you.